Okay, imagine hearing the word uranium. What pops into your head? Probably mushroom clouds, right? Maybe glowing green rods from some sci-fi flick. But here's a surprise. Uranium isn't just about scary stuff or old history books. It's actually a surprisingly common element that's crucial to modern life. Like really crucial. From making your lights turn on to fighting diseases. And it just jumped back into headlines big time in June of 2025. That's when the US launched military strikes on sites in Iran suspected of holding highly enriched uranium. That brought the whole nuclear conversation back, with folks talking about Iran's 60% enrichment level. But what does that actually mean? Let's break it down simply. Uranium is element 92 on the periodic table, a naturally radioactive metal. That just means its atoms break down on their own, releasing energy over time. A German chemist, Martin Heinrich Klaproth, first found it way back in 1789. He actually named it after the planet Uranus, which had just been discovered, but its real power wasn't understood until the 20th century. That's when scientists figured out you could split uranium atoms through something called nuclear fission. Fission is basically when the atom's core splits apart, releasing a ton of energy in the process. Now, uranium is everywhere in rocks, soil, even tiny traces in you and me. Most of what we find in mine is uranium-238. But the kind you need for power or weapons is a slightly lighter version, uranium-235. Think of isotopes like apples from the same tree. They're all apples, but some way a little different. U-235 is just a lighter isotope. Natural uranium only has about 0.7% of this useful uranium-235. That's not enough for most jobs. So we enrich it, which just means concentrating the uranium-235. The process starts by turning uranium into a gas called uranium hexafluoride. Then this gas goes into a machine called a centrifuge that spins incredibly fast. Because uranium-235 is a tiny bit lighter than 238, it doesn't move outward as quickly when it spins. It's kind of like how a salad spinner pushes water out of lettuce, but with different weights separating. One spin isn't much, so the gas goes through many centrifuges to concentrate the lighter U-235. Now, the enrichment level is just the percentage of uranium-235 you end up with. Uranium used in nuclear power plants is typically enriched to 3% to 5%. That level helps generate nearly 10% of the world's electricity, like carbon-free energy for cities. Once it hits 20% enriched, it's called highly enriched uranium, or HEU. This HEU is used in powerful naval ships, like submarines and aircraft carriers, letting them run silently for years. And when you get to 90% or higher, that's weapons-grade uranium. That super high concentration allows a fast, uncontrolled chain reaction, the big boom you think of. So, Iran's 60% level is clearly well past the power plant level and heading towards that HEU range. But uranium isn't just military or electricity. It also helps in cancer treatments and medical imaging. It's a fascinating element, pulled from ancient rocks, capable of lighting your home or leveling a city. It's not just some Cold War relic or sci-fi plot device. It's real, powerful, and shaping our world right now. Ultimately, the true power of uranium isn't just in the element itself. It's in the hands of the people who choose how to use it. If you like what you see, hit that like button and subscribe for more.